Rule number 9. Am I able to strictly control the weight? Exercises should always be performed with very deliberate muscle contractions. If you are looking for maximum efficiency, using momentum causes loss of efficiency due to the reduction in the resistance placed upon the target muscle. A good example would, again, let's go to the bicep curl. Cheat bicep curl. You guys have all seen this. So, in scenario 1, I would grab a pair of 75 pound dumbbells, sit down on an upright bench with my elbows held stationary at my side using an arm blaster or something like it. Do not allow my shoulders to slump forward and do not allow my back to come off the backrest of the bench. Then I could do my very, very best to perform a strict bicep curl. However, despite my best efforts, I would be completely unable to manage a single rep. Even if you were to come and put a gun next to my head and tell me you would shoot me if I did not lift the damn weight in a bicep curl, I would still be unable to perform a single rep provided my body was immobilized in this manner and only the bicep was the working muscle with no momentum generation allowed. Scenario 2. In an alternate scenario, if I'm allowed to stand with the dumbbells held at my sides and alternatively swing my arms up and down to perform bicep curls, I would be able to perform many of such curls with the 75 pounds. Now this is for many different reasons, momentum generation being a key factor among them. However, I'm allowed to use the other muscles in my body to assist with the raising of the weight and the momentum generation. So just to name a few, my erector spinae, quads, glutes, calves, traps, basically anything I want. Now obviously, if I'm wildly swinging the weight in this manner, allowing my levers to fold, allowing my entire body to swing the weight upwards using all of my muscles I feel like, I could perform many of such bicep curls. However, the only productive thing about this would be the stroking of my own ego. So, if I was genuinely concerned with maximally gaining muscle safely and efficiently, I would select a pair of 50-pound dumbbells and repeat the steps from scenario 1, basically raising the weight correctly and lowering it correctly until I would be achieving failure around the 12th rep. Now this is because 50 pounds will allow me to fail around 12 reps. Then I would perform 2 more sets of the same exercise till failure. But more on this in rule number 10, by the way. But performing a resistance exercise under control means you are selecting a load or a weight that will enable you to move through space for a set number of reps until achieving failure correctly and under control. The contracting of the muscle or the concentric portion of the resistance exercise is always the weakest portion of the movement, and the eccentric or the elongating of the muscle is always the strongest portion of the movement. The eccentric or the lowering of the load is roughly 4 times stronger than the concentric or the raising of the load. In simple translation, you should contract the target muscle as rapidly as possible under control, and when lowering the load, it should be lowered roughly 4 to 5 seconds in most cases to receive maximum benefit or muscle damage. This is really important stuff in case you didn't know it, guys. Obviously, this is not how you see most people performing their exercises. Now, this means they're actually missing out on 3/4 of the benefit of their exercise, as most of the muscle damage occurs during the eccentric or the lowering of the load, not during the lifting of it. And again, most people use momentum to lift the load anyways.